And we've always had a great sense of humor with each other. We've always played practical jokes on each other. And we've always had such a laugh. I mean, I've had more laughs with Rod than anybody else.
Forget diamonds. This is a story about a legend who shines brighter than any gem. Born Reginald Kenneth Dwight in 1947, this musical prodigy traded his birth name for the stage persona that would electrify the world. Standing at 5'7", Elton John isn't just about his height, but the towering heights his music has reached. A Grammy, Oscar, Tony, and Golden Globe winner, he's collected more accolades than a museum curator dreams of. But beyond the awards, his records stand tall. Over 300 million sold, making him one of the best-selling artists of all time.
So I rang up John Reed and said, Rod's got a blimp above Earl's Court, can we get it down? And I didn't say anything else, and he mysteriously got it, I think, shot down.
Now, let's talk about his favorite activities and how he spends his money. Forget goldfish and guppies, Elton John's got a menagerie of miniature dachshunds. 5 fluffy rockets on 4 tiny legs, each with a designer wardrobe rivaling his own. Elton is known as one of the savviest celebrity art collectors on the planet. His art collection is a masterpiece in itself, with Picassos and Warhols hanging like celebrity guests at a Gatsby party. And then there are the spectacles. Oh, the spectacles. From bejeweled butterflies to rhinestone-encrusted pianos, each pair an outrageous work of art. When he's not rocketing around the globe on tour, Elton enjoys the finer things. He's a wine connoisseur with a cellar fit for a king, or perhaps a rocket man. He's also a football fanatic, cheering on his beloved Watford FC with the same passion he pours into his music. And let's not forget his love for photography, capturing the world through his lens with the same artistry he brings to his songs. Fun fact, he even has his own photography book, Elton John Photographs. One of his guilty pleasures is shredding paper. He was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II for services to music and charitable services in 1998 and was appointed a member of the Order of the Companions of Honor by King Charles III, then Prince of Wales, in 2020. From the late 1970s to the late 1980s, John developed a severe addiction problem to drugs and alcohol, but has been sober since 1990. Elton's a man of refined tastes, but with a playful twist. He loves Japanese food, indulging in sushi and sashimi whenever he gets the chance. For sports, it's all about football, soccer for our American friends. His loyalty to his team unwavering. When it comes to fashion, he's a walking sequined masterpiece, favoring bold colors and extravagant designs. His music taste is as diverse as his wardrobe, with a love for everything from classical to disco. As for TV shows, he's a sucker for a good British comedy, finding laughter in the everyday absurdities. For movies, he enjoys classics like The Wizard of Oz and Casablanca, films that transport him to other worlds. His favorite book is The Lord of the Rings, a testament to his love for epic storytelling. And lastly, his favorite color? Well, it's no surprise, a dazzling, attention-grabbing gold, just like the legend himself. He's also a big fan of the color pink.
Next day it wasn't there, so I rang Rod up and said, "Oh dear, can you see your balloon, your blimp from where you are?" "Oh yes dear, I can, isn't it fabulous?" And he looked out the window and said, "You bastard."
Let's see how he is getting on with his friends and family. Elton's love life has been a whirlwind, mirroring the theatricality of his music. He's had high-profile relationships with women like singer Linda Hannon and sound engineer Renate Blauwal, culminating in a 4-year marriage. But it was in 1993 that he met the love of his life, filmmaker David Furnish. Their connection was instant, a cosmic alignment under the disco ball of fate. They entered a civil partnership in 2005, becoming one of the first high-profile same-sex couples to do so. When same-sex marriage became legal in the UK, they tied the knot again in 2014, solidifying their love story with a second ceremony. Elton and David didn't let societal norms hold them back from their dream of fatherhood. Through surrogacy, they welcomed 2 beautiful sons, Zachary and Elijah. These rocket babies, as Elton calls them, have brought him more joy than any Grammy ever could. He's a devoted dad, showering his boys with love and laughter, proving that a flamboyant rock star can have a heart of gold. Elton's circle extends far beyond his immediate family. He's nurtured close relationships with his siblings, offering support and celebrating their successes. His friends are a diverse bunch, from fellow musicians to industry icons, all drawn to his infectious energy and genuine kindness. He's also a vocal advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, using his platform to champion equality and acceptance for all.
Next year, I played Olympia, and I had a big banner right across the road where Olympia is, and I swear to God, it was up for about 30 seconds, and his road crew had it down.
With that being said, let's discuss how the Rocket Man earns money. Collaborating with his lyricist soulmate Bernie Taupin since 1967, he sold over 300 million records. That's enough to fill a stadium, or, knowing Elton, a spaceship with fans. His 1997 tribute to Princess Diana, Candle in the Wind, remains the best-selling single ever, a testament to his enduring impact. And let's talk about touring. Elton's not just a performer, he's a box office phenomenon. In a good year, he can easily blast past $80 million thanks to his electrifying shows and diverse ventures. Remember his Vegas residency? The $1 Million Piano? He negotiated a deal fit for a king, raking in $500,000 per show, proving his earning power is just as dazzling as his costumes. But Elton's not just about the Benjamins, he's a generous soul, donating millions to various charities and causes close to his heart. So, while his income figures might change with the musical wins, one thing remains constant: his talent, his heart, and his ability to light up the world and his bank account in equal measure. He has a net worth of $650 million.
It went up at 2 o'clock in the morning. It was down by 2 o'clock and 30 seconds. Wonderful memories. He and I have laughed so much over the years.
Get ready to take a virtual tour of his ultra-luxurious mansions. Elton John, when it comes to real estate, doesn't settle for mere houses. He inhabits palaces of flamboyance. His primary residence, aptly named Woodside, is a sprawling 18th century estate in Windsor, England. Think rolling acres, a lake fit for a swan ballet, and an interior that's a dazzling mix of traditional charm and whimsical eccentricity. It's his hub, a haven for him, husband David Furnish, their sons, and a menagerie of miniature dachshunds, because who needs boring poodles when you can have rocket pups? But Woodside isn't his only launch pad. He's got a Beverly Hills mansion fit for a Hollywood legend, complete with a tennis court and a swimming pool that sparkles like a disco ball under the California sun. And for European escapes, he's got a summer villa in Nice, France, where the Mediterranean breeze carries the scent of lavender and inspiration. Elton also owns homes in Atlanta, London, and Venice. He rockets around in the following cars: a 1997 Aston Martin V8 Vantage V550, a 1963 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud III, a 1965 Jaguar E-Type 4.2 Roadster, a 1973 Rolls-Royce Phantom Zix limousine by H.J. Mulliner, a 1975 Bentley Corniche convertible, a 1978 Aston Martin V8 Vantage, a 1964 Bentley S3 Continental convertible, a 1986 Ferrari 412 Coupe, a 1987 Aston Martin V8 Vantage Volante, a 1987 Ferrari Testarossa, a 1987 Bentley Turbo S Saloon, a 1992 Ferrari 512 TR, a 1993 Jaguar XJ220, a 1995 Bentley Continental. For those times when the land gets too, well, landy, Elton sets sail on his luxurious yacht, the big one. When he needs to get from point A to point B in a hurry and with a touch of panache, Elton hops in his helicopter, a black dragonfly buzzing him to his next destination. That's all for today's video, and thanks for watching it. But don't stop here, there's more where that came from. Check out our other videos for more great content.